Hey guys, I'm Isaac. Welcome back to update number 5 of the 48x48 city. Today we're going to be building the theater to put right here behind Luigi's Pizzeria. If you guys are new to this series, check out the previous few episodes. That way you know how we got to this point in the mock. But if you've already seen those, then we might as well get started. One thing I wanted to mention before we get started with the theater is my new Luigi's Pizzeria sign. I came up with this and I wanted to show it to you guys. It's a lot better than the previous sign. As you can see, I've got a 3D model of, I guess it's Luigi, and he's got a giant pizza. This is a full version of the mini quarter slice I had in the last episode. So yeah, the pizzeria is pretty much complete. Let's get started with the theater. Now, just like the pizzeria build, I'm going to start with another 8x16 plate. This one is actually blue instead of green. And you'll notice that I've already tiled in brown this section here. Also similar to the pizzeria, I'm going to add another 1x8 to this side because we need it to be 17 studs wide. Then I'm just going to line some plates where we want the walls to be. And now for the walls, I'm going to be using this little build, which has these nice graded, I don't know what you call them, these bricks with the texture on them. I have it stacked up around this window, which is all cracked and dirty. It's a nice sticker. I really like that. And so the reason for this window is because the back side of the theater is going to be right next to the train tracks, so it's kind of going to be just like a dirty alleyway. So I wanted to add some detail like that. So I'm going to put that build there. Another one right here. This one actually has a snot brick on it so that I can place this nice stickered tile, which is also going to be behind next to the train tracks. That's from the LEGO Ideas Friends set. And in between those, I'm going to place one of the large 6x6x1 panels. This is just a shiny black piece that fills up a lot of space, so it's super useful for building walls. Take another one of those, another one of the builds. Again, all of these have this cracked sticker. And then lastly, for the black wall, we need another black panel. Now next, to separate the two rooms into theater and lobby, I need to put a wall here, but they still need to be able to get through, so I'm going to put a door frame without a door in it. I want some of the walls to be gray, such as this build here, and so add some studs here for a poster coming up soon. And another one, almost exactly the same, is going to go right over here. I'm going to put this poster on it, which is technically not a movie poster, but I think it looks a lot like one. That's going to go right here on the front. And I'm actually going to get another one of those stickers and put it right here. That way there's two of them. So I'll add that on in a later episode. Now I'm going to diverge for a second before I put the door in and show you this mock, because this bank mock that you guys have never seen is where I've been stealing all of the doors from for the city, and it's likely that I'm going to destroy all of the bank eventually for its pieces. It's a nice size, but there wasn't anything too special about it, so that's why I've never made a video. But it does have some really nice functions and details, and a pretty well fleshed out interior with an elevator and a bathroom and all that stuff. So if you guys do want to see a mock video for this, I can put the doors back on and make a video, but let me know soon, because otherwise I'm going to rip it apart. So I'm just going to grab a door from right here, take off the handle, and actually for the theater I'm going to use this piece as a handle, which looks really nice. It's like a little bar handle. So yeah, let me know if you want to see a video for the bank. If I get enough comments saying that it looks good and that they want a video, then I'll do it. Okay, time to install our door. Let's just put the door into the door frame. Gonna go right there. Then we need another layer of black bricks to go along the parts around the side. Now before I get any higher, I want to put some stuff on the inside. So I'm going to start with this nice, what's it called? I don't know, it's one of those things that all the little children play on and duck underneath whenever they exist. I just cut a red flex tube to 7 studs wide. That way it fits right here, and put some little feet to make it look more theatery. It doesn't really do much, but it adds a lot of detail and it looks nice. The next thing I'm going to put in the lobby is this little counter plus popcorn maker build. It's pretty simple. It's just some bricks, some snot bricks, and some windows up here. It's got this ugly little hole in here, and that's not going to be seen once we put the theater in. So if I put it right here, then the movie theater worker can stand behind the counter and pass out tickets and popcorn. Here's what it looks like from the other side. Now I can't put any popcorn into the popcorn maker yet because it'll all fall out before we install the theater, but keep in mind that I will be filling that with popcorn before we put it into the city. Now over in the theater we need some chairs. So these are just some plain minifigure seats. Here's 2 more. These have a few plates underneath them. to raise them up. Now this obviously is not going to be a gigantic theater because my city I'm going for detail and not size. So this theater will technically only be able to fit 2 people. That's as many seats as I could fit in this space, allowing passageway to get to the seats. For the actual movie theater screen, I cut this out of one of my Lego boxes, one of my Harry Potter ones obviously, and so I made it to be just the right size to fit right there. It's not going to stay up yet, but it does look really nice as a movie screen. So to hold that up, I'm just going to add this little sub-assembly. It's just some black bricks and some speakers up there, and that will sandwich on top of the screen, movie screen, which is just a little bit too tall. That way it'll stay in place because it's being held in by the pieces on top. Then I'm just going to complete that layer with a few other layers of bricks. This sub-assembly is pretty simple, except for the fact that it's got a nice camera or projector right there on this Technic brick, and that's just going to go right there. That way it's pointing towards the movie screen and it's right above the minifigures' heads. Then the rest of it will just be plain bricks and tiles. One thing I forgot to do when I added the door is put some stickers on it. I wanted to do a few stickers to make it seem more theatery. Unfortunately, I'll never be able to use this door again for anything other than a theater, but this is going to add a lot of fun detail. So I think I'll start with this 3D glasses sticker, which came from the Go Brick Me set, and all of those stickers are nice and transparent so they can go on whatever you want. And then the other one that's kind of movie themed from that set is this little 1x1 Jaws sticker. I'm just gonna put it randomly down here like somebody stuck a sticker. Well, somebody did stick a sticker, but it's this Jaws logo with the shark. That just makes it seem more like a theater, and I think I like that a lot. So here's the simple roof I made. Similar to the roof of the pizza place, it's just 2 plates thick, stacked up. Nothing special, with a few tiles on top. And then for the front, what we need is a big sign. Here's the first half of it. This is the 3D glasses. Unfortunately, as you can see, I'm missing one of my white angled tiles there, so I had to switch it out for a gray one. This always seems to happen. There's one piece that I know I have, but I can never find it, so we're going with that for now. And then there's also this little build on the back that's just going to hold it onto the roof. I'm going to have it at an angle to make it look more interesting. The second half of the sign is this camera build. This is a really nice old-fashioned looking camera slash projector. I don't know if it's camera or projector. I built it and I still don't know. But it looks really cool, and it also has another mount on it, which is going to go right above the 3D glasses. And those 2 signs combined looks really good. It stacks it up pretty high so that people notice it from a distance, and they'll obviously be able to tell that it's a theater. So I really like that. The last thing to do is put a couple people in the theater itself. I also have some popcorn boxes that I'm just going to put in there next to them. First guy is this dude. He looks slightly Asian, and he's obviously very scared at the movie, the Harry Potter scene. So he's going to go right here. The other guy looks a little bit confused or disturbed, and he's got his little slushy thing, which you can also buy in most theaters. So he's just gonna go right back there. Alright guys, that's the full theater. Now let's place it down. That looks pretty cool right next to the pizzeria. And I just realized I forgot the popcorn. So let's open up the popcorn machine, throw in some popcorn. There we go. Alright, now let's just tile up the sidewalk and add some minifigures and we'll be good. Okay, that almost completes this block. We've got characters galore, 2 different businesses. The reason I said almost is because I've actually left space for an apartment building above the theater and pizzeria. So once that's built, we'll have 2 floors. The building will come up to here. Spinning this is fun. Alright guys, that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed building the theater. If you did, or if you like my mock designs in general, please leave a like and subscribe, and ring that bell so that you'll get notified when we build the next update for the city. If you have any ideas or suggestions for the city, please leave them down below in the comments. Other than that guys, I think that's the end of this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye everyone.